Hi, Delmarva. I'm April Brilliant with Coast Country 1039 and 1063. Today we're making taco soup. That's okay, there's more of that. And it's showtime.
When there's something strange in your neighborhood, who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
That was my line.
Sorry.
Oh, that was it. That was
See,
it.
there you go.
Well, yeah, but
Anyway.
I'm sorry.
actually, we can't afford Ghostbusters.
I thought
But
it was a
True,
group
that's true.
thing.
Good point.
we have the next best thing. We have Coast Country's April Brilliant, and welcome.
I'm glad you're here.
Thanks for having me
There's a
back.
whole purpose for that whole lead-in with the Ghostbusters and everything, because you got a big event coming up this weekend.
We do. We've teamed up with our friends from the Delmarva Shorebirds to do an awesome Halloween event. Now, first of all, the thing that's really great about it is the price. It's only $6 per person. It is a Halloween movie night and trick-or-treating on the concourse. So if you have a wide variety of children, you know, it works out well because you have something for the little ones for the
Yeah.
trick-or-treating, and then you have the movie for the big ones.
And the movie is?
Ghostbusters Afterlife. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
I haven't either.
That is the
new one.
newest
The
one.
new
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, and I think there's some cameos from some special people from maybe the first one in that one, so it's gonna be good.
And maybe April Brilliant. We don't know.
Yeah, I wish. I wish.
But you're also here to cook because last time you were here,
We made ziti.
we made that ziti and it was amazing.
You did like it, did you?
Everybody liked it.
Good.
That went so fast.
It did. Actually, it was empty when I came back to get the crock pot, so that was
That's always a good sign.
That's always a good sign. Of
time.
course, my silverware didn't make out too well that time. It got stuck in there and broke, but that's okay.
But that's okay. It made
From
for
that,
good
I didn't
TV.
see that.
It added for
but
fun.
What are we
today
doing?
we are making taco soup.
We are making taco soup, and this is one of the easiest things. It does have quite a few ingredients, but it's pretty simple, and I've actually dumbed it down just a little bit because if you go online and you look at some of the recipes, they'll give you like 10 spices, and who wants to go out and buy 10 spices? I don't have that many in my cabinet for sure.
She knew
It's
she was
expensive, too.
working with me today, so she's going to dub it down. Okay, so
You said it.
So basically, we're just using taco seasoning instead of all those different seasonings.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
Okay, so we're going to start with 2 cups of beef broth.
Am I putting this in?
Yep, you can go ahead
Okay.
and pour it in.
And you've already measured everything out for us. Thank you so
Sure.
much for doing that. Okay.
And you were
Into the crock pot, not,
in the
not a
crock
stew
pot,
pot. or
yeah,
something.
which is your best friend.
Yes, definitely my best friend. That's the way I do most of my cooking, you know.
Okay.
Why
And
not?
then we're going to add a little bit of water.
A little bit? You got a little bit here. All of this?
Yep,
Or, okay.
all of that.
All of that.
So usually about a cup. Now it all depends on your crock pot because I have a big crock pot that I normally use, and when I use that, yes, that one I fill up with like, it would be a can of beans, a can of
Right.
everything, or a cup of everything. Where here we're going to have to kind of break it up a little bit because we have a smaller pot.
Gotcha.
So let's go ahead and do our tomatoes. We have 2 types. We have the Rotel with the chilies.
You want to do it together?
Sure.
Well, do you need that spoon? Of
course not.
I was just
Just
gonna...
dump it in. That's what
Oh,
I would
all
do.
of it?
Yeah, just dump it in.
Oh.
Dump it. That's what crock pots are great for.
Yeah.
You can just do those
Just
dump
dump it.
recipes
Dump it.
where you
Just
just throw it
dump
in.
it.
Then you're going to need probably at least half of your hamburger that you pre-cook, just like you do taco meat.
So we're going to do half of this again
No,
because
do
we're
you
scaling
do
down.
you cook it with the seasoning?
Yes, cook
Okay.
it with the seasoning. Also, there's some chopped onions in there too, just to add a little extra flavor.
Could you add
I
like some
onions.
peppers, some
Yeah,
green
all that
peppers
good
and things
stuff.
like that?
You can. I didn't add green peppers this time, but one of the ways I like to do it when I have my bigger crock pot is that we'll use the frozen multi-color peppers, the red, the yellow, the green, and that makes it really pretty and very flavorful too. All right, so then we're going to need our beans.
Okay.
We have 2 different kinds, and you can use whatever kind of beans you want, but these are light kidney beans and
Black beans.
black beans.
Black
yes.
beans, okay.
So go ahead and
So good to go?
actually you can go ahead and pull it all in. I think it'll fit.
Half of it or all of it?
Well, let's see. Just do half first.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Let's start with half and
Jimmy.
see what happens. There's half-ish. And there's half-ish. Thoughts?
I think you just add a little bit more.
Just a little bit more?
Go ahead.
Okay, done.
Go crazy.
There we go.
Perfect. Perfect.
More protein.
All right, exactly. Another thing I like to add is corn. So there we have some corn over there. That's just about a cup of corn.
I'm looking around. Where's the corn? I don't see any corn. There's corn. Okay. Corn is it? Boy, we are adding a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
This
Or we might have to add a little more water actually because I'm
Yeah.
used to cooking with the big pot. Okay, now like I told you, the seasonings, here's all the fancy seasonings.
Right
Okay.
there.
Yeah, Lisa, do you want
One
to do
thing.
that? And then you can do the ranch packets. You know, they're some of the best things ever to have around your house.
Right. Okay.
I buy it. I actually buy it in the bottle
Go ahead
or
and
in the
throw that in.
can
I'm
of
gonna
ranch
get some more water
seasoning.
real
Yeah.
quick. I don't have more water,
Okay.
do I?
Right, so we'll add more water to this.
Yeah.
Then goes the ranch.
So we'd add a little bit more water to this.
Okay.
And then if you want to add a little touch of cilantro,
A little cilantro.
you want to add just a little in while you're cooking. And then when you have your actual bowl, then you can add some on top. And it has,
Yeah.
I like a lot of cilantro.
I do too.
So you'll like that then.
Really,
That's how-
I'm not a big fan of cilantro.
And then there's the people who can't eat it at all.
yeah.
Huh.
Because
Okay.
we've talked about
So
that before.
to your to your taste.
Yeah.
I actually looked up today on my fun fact for our 50K giveaway. I've been doing a fun fact kind of thing. Cilantro has vitamins A, C, and K, so it's very healthy for you. So you need to
Well, no
find
wonder I
ways
don't
to.
like it.
That's probably why it's healthy.
So we add more water, and then we turn on
Put
the
it-
crock pot.
Yep, and then we're going to leave it on for like 4 hours to simmer on low, and then
Okay.
it's going to. It doesn't even take that long if you put it on high because pretty much everything is cooked.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and do that. And then come back. We're going to taste it and talk a little bit more about all the things you have
Yes,
on.
we're very busy.
On the show.
Did you really? We are back in the Delmarva Life kitchen with Coast Country's April Brilliant. Sneaking chips. That one.
You know, you cannot put food in front of me, especially this kind of food in front of me, and
Don't
not
walk away.
expect me to not eat it. So, because we didn't have a 4-hour commercial break, thank
Right.
goodness, you already have one that is finished here.
Very long.
But you also have a lot of toppings, too.
We do. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is awesome because you can just add whatever you like. So if you like cheese, you can do a sprinkle a little cheese on top, a little dollop of Daisy, or it's just a dollop of any kind of sour cream, and you can add a little more cilantro on top. Now, the chips, you can put those on, you can crunch them up or just dip it if you like, but I like the ones the restaurants use, they're like the
strips?
Yeah, right, and I couldn't find those for today,
Oh.
but that's what I would recommend. Those
Okay,
are
so
great.
then do you put that in the bowl and then put the soup over the top of it? or
Soup first, everything else on
Everything
top.
else on top,
Just
okay.
to make it look pretty, kind of like you're doing a sundae, a taco sundae.
With
A
all
taco
the-
Sunday.
Sort of, yeah.
Wow.
I kind
I
of
like
like
how
that.
you think.
All right, so
Isn't
what you
that
got?
basically nachos?
Yes, that would be nachos. That would be nachos, you're right. You're right.
Get this out of the way
Okay, but I
for
like
the
taco
moment.
Sunday better.
So we can add everything else.
All right. Oh, there's a ladle. Ooh,
This is my favorite soup to make. And
it
the whole-
smells amazing.
And you know what? You don't.
Ooh,
We
try it.
use ground beef at our house because that's what my family loves the most. But you can also do chicken. I guess you could do pork too. I've never tried it with pork.
Sour cream, cheese.
Chips, cheese. Yeah, yes.
I need to go for the cheese. I probably should have got some of my own
You
before.
probably should have
I
gotten
gave
your,
it to you,
your
'cause
own
it was
cheese
nothing
before
like-
you sent. You know what? I'm going to save you some cheese.
Sour cream. And there's a touch of cilantro left too if you guys want to try that.
All right, so teacher feature.
Yeah, that's something new.
Yeah.
It's April's teacher feature, and it's on Tuesdays in the 11 o'clock hour. And I'm looking for friends from Delmarva to submit their favorite teachers, ones that have been going above and beyond for their students. And each Tuesday, I'll honor them. We'll put a little post up on our Facebook page. I'll talk about them on the air, and then I send them a little treat too. They get a nice little treat, which varies from week to week. So it's something fun. If you had a good response, I'm on my going into my 4th week of teacher feature, and I'm
Yeah.
always looking for nominations. So take the time and go to coastcountry.com to nominate.
You're not going to run out of teachers or nominations
Boy,
because
that's
there's
true.
so many great ones out there.
There absolutely are, and we're just getting started. So again, this is new, so hopefully we'll have a lot of people submit their teachers in. I'm excited to see who we get, and so far I think we've honored one from Laurel, one from Delmar, and one from Berlin Intermediate, I do believe. So we're kind of spreading it out a
Well,
little
thank
bit.
you for doing this because it's like
Yeah.
the untold story.
Yeah.
You hear people griping about their teachers, and,
Right.
and there's so few opportunities to say, well, you know what, we got a ton of great teachers.
It's a
do
lot
have
of
a
work.
great-
I mean,
yeah.
a long time ago, before I was in, I was in between radio at the time, and I did some substitute teaching.
Yeah.
And you can imagine that that's a little difficult. But the
Yeah.
teachers are there every day, and once they get to know them, it's a little bit different of an atmosphere. But there's some really great ones out there.
And it takes a special person to teach.
Yes, it does.
Indeed, it does.
Yes, it does.
So good
Yeah.
luck, friends.
I feel kind of bad that we're eating and you're not, but I'll get over it.
That's okay. I'll eat later.
Well, okay. There
I
you
don't
go.
know if you can tell, but I like it.
You like it? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad, Lisa.
I knew I was going to like it.
It's
And as soon
adequate,
as-
isn't it?
As soon as I found out what you're making. Well, thank you so much. Give us the times for the Halloween event.
Oh yeah, the Halloween event again is this Saturday at Arthur W. Purdue Stadium. 5 o'clock is the trick-or-treating, so bring the kids out in costume. And then 6:30 is the movie. And I think, I don't know if I mentioned the price, it's only $6 per person. And that includes the movie, the trick-or-treating, a free popcorn, and a canned Pepsi product.
That's
Oh, my
amazing.
goodness.
So really, for a family of 4, you're talking $25,
Exactly.
for the whole family to go out and have a great night. And
That's a
like I
great
said,
night.
it appeals to
Do
the
you have
whole
to have
family.
do you have to have kids to
You
go?
can still go. I mean, I still trick or treat. We just wear a mask.
You could take
There
me.
you go.
Like we're on the shorter side. It's
Yeah,
okay. They'll never know. I don't know
Right.
about you though, Jimmy. I don't know
I
if
was
you
saying
can
you
pull
take
off.
me as a kid. I just thought maybe that.
You're gonna have to
My
walk.
kid.
You might have to
My
walk
kid.
on your knees.
Am I
April,
right? Good morning.
Coast Country's April Brilliant. You're on 10
10 to 3.
10 to 3.
Monday through Friday. So make sure you join me. I'd love to chit chat with you. We have a good time every day. So thank you guys for having me.
And you're a great crock pot cook.
Thank you.
Thank you.